Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Technology State of the Industry webinar. It's great to have folks from all over the country from the technology industry online. We have a great program for you this morning, and thanks for joining us. I'm just going to start with a few housekeeping items, and I'm going to just show you how to use your webinar pane. So a couple of things here. There is the orange background arrow that lets you minimize and maximize your webinar pane. So if you want to get it out of the way, just click on that to minimize it, and then you can open it up again to and click it again to maximize it, and that will let you send us any questions that you have. You just type in where it says enter a question for staff, and we will take your question and either address it during the presentation or at the end. We'll have a Q&A session at the end. And just to be proactive, I know that we'll get a lot of questions about the slides and recording of this webinar. Those will be available, and you will receive an email with the information to access both the slides and the recording of the webinar. The other important setting on your webinar pane is just the audio mode that you're using. If you're dialing in on the telephone, just make sure that you have the use telephone mode selected. And if you have a speaker on your laptop and you're listening through your laptop, just make sure the use mic and speakers mode is selected. And that will just help you avoid having any echo. So I'm going to first review the learning objectives for today's webinar. We're going to start really with a very big picture view and kind of drill down from there. We're going to be discussing the key legislative developments impacting the technology industry, and our first guest speaker, Phil Bond, will be speaking on that topic. Then we're going to be delving into the economic forecasts for our industry and looking at some of the top trends affecting the technology industry right now, and getting some great analysis from our second guest speaker. And then finally, we're going to drill down even deeper and learn about our industry leaders and their top priorities and expectations for this year. So I'm going to tell you a little bit now about our three presenters today. First, we are thrilled to have Phil Bond with us. He is the president and CEO of TechAmerica, which is the leading lobbying organization for our industry. He has also served as Senior Vice President of Government Relations for Monster, and also was Undersecretary of the U.S. Department of Commerce for Technology. Our second guest speaker is Mike McLaughlin from Morgan Stanley. He's the Executive Director of Technology Investment Banking. And he has been covering technology companies for many years at Morgan Stanley and also Bank of America Securities. And he has some great analysis to share with us today as well. And then finally, our final speaker is Matt Armanino. He is the co-leader of our technology practice here at Armanino McKenna. He has many years of experience as a consultant and also in the field. He was the Executive Vice President of Field Operations for Zebra Technologies, and he was also COO at WareNet, a technology company that he played a key role in selling to Zebra. All right.